It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Time and Tide Brewing, and it's a bottle of their Root of All Evil Beetroot Hefeweizen, coming in at 8% ABV, 30 IBUs, and I bet it's going to be pink and lovely with that beetroot added. The beer is available from imperialbeerclub.com. Check out the link in the description box. Let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that pink loveliness. I love a bit of pink loveliness. Don't we all? Here we go then. Oh, blimey. Really, really carbonated, that one. Right. Ah, do you know what? It's not as overly carbonated as first thought. It was just, I think the can might have been a bit overfilled. Time and Tide Brewing, I tried their coffee porter just recently and it was absolutely divine. It was fantastic. So even though this is Hefeweizen and pink as you like, look at that. That looks fabulous, doesn't it? It looks like a kind of a raspberry sorbet. Something like that. 4, 5, 6, even maybe a 7 finger head on that one. Pink head. Beetroot coloured beer, nicely carbonated. Let's get the aroma. I don't know what to think about this, to be honest. Yeah, really kind of. It's smelling like a Weiss beer. There's some banana, spice, and clove. And there's something else, and it's obvious what that something else is. It's beetroot. Yeah, it's that. How do you describe beetroot? I mean, such a colourful. Got to be careful now. Is it a fruit or is it a vegetable? No, I don't know. It's a fruit or a vegetable. One of those. I think it's a fruit. Oh yeah. Let's dive in. Let's check it out. Cheers. Wow. To be honest, the underlying first flavour I get is just a tinkle of. It's a little spirity, a little bit of an underlying, with it being 8% ABV, a little bit of an underlying 8% ABV alcohol kick that just hangs around there in the palate there. You really get a sense of it. Nicely carbonated. Clove, banana, spice, typical Hefeweizen with a slight beetroot taste in there. The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm adjusting, the more I'm enjoying it. It is an adjustment process. That kick of alcohol I was getting at the start seems to have disappeared a bit now. My palate's kind of just got a little bit used to it. It's not normal for me for an 8% beer now to recognise, or it's an alcoholic beer, yeah? But even some really good imperial stouts and porters at 12% ABV, I don't really get a massive. It's not the first thing on my mind when I taste the beer is, oh, alcohol. But this was, as I mentioned, even though it's gone now, that the after taste of the beer, the more I was tasting it, the more it was kind of going away. Oh. it's reminding me of Schneiderweiss now, Tap 6, which I absolutely love. Schneiderweiss makes some of the best Weiss beers in the world. I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful beer company, and I don't try it enough. This, apart from the colour and that beetroot taste, it's got that same kind of big mouthfeel. Lots of biscuity malts coming through, more of a kind of a slightly creamy, lactosey mouthfeel on it. Then your banana, your clove, and your spice. But with this, a touch of beetroot. Wow, look at the colour. I'm ready to give this a rating. I loved their coffee stout. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not so sure on this one. It's still worthy of an 8 out of 10. It's still an 8 out of 10 beer. It's still a really good, solid beer. But it's not hitting the 9s and the 10s. It's not an absolutely great beer. Hell, some people might pour this out. I mean, you'd be a bit silly if you bought this and you were wondering what colour it was going to be. It's definitely going to be a pink beer, so don't be shocked by the colour and the appearance of the beer. But it's still slightly kind of takes you a step back a little bit from the beer, because not many beers are pink. Unless they're from Belgium and they're, a cherry lambic or something like that. So 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Imperial Beer Club for sending. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom and cheers.